Do you know your self-worth? Stay with it for a little bit. Think about it. Do you know how much you're valued? We have society that labels us from everything that you can think of. When you look at me, immediately what society labels me is unhealthy, right? Because I'm a big girl and I look fabulous. As well as coming from a torn war country to where I am today, I ask you again, do you know your self-worth? Because for me, it took a lot for me to stand here and say I am worth something, I am valued. Because society has labeled me not only unhealthy, but unfit. Also, as you can see, I wear my religion with pride, and I am constantly told that I'm a terrorist, or I should go back to my country. But I ask you again, do you know your worth? Because today I stand in front of you knowing my worth, saying that I am not a terrorist, but I am a fabulous person who is unhealthy and not size 0, but still can put a smile on her face and say, hey, everybody. Right? Also, to be where I am today, coming from a torn war country, speaking a bilingual and helping others that feel that they don't deserve to be here and being all around me being told no, kind of gets a girl down a little bit, right? So looking at the word engage, I start to engage myself. What does it mean to me to be who I am, to stand in front of you, to share what I've learned? 2 principles, very simple. Negative thoughts. People, actions, things that we do affects how we think, act, and react to things, right? When somebody looks at me and says, I'm a terrorist, I look at them and say, when have you seen me be one? If I had literally walked away with that label on me, then I allow society to be in control of my own happiness. But again, I'm the only one that's in charge of my own happiness, not them nor anyone else that is around us, right? So, getting to my point of positive thinking is you think, you act. When you act, you start to behave it and mimic those things that you feed into and what society tell us to feed into. Whether you're a girl who's dating a douchebag or you're a man who's dating another douchebag. But at the end of the day, it is how we respect and how we value ourselves. When you start to think positive, opportunities open and doors open. Who wins? Does society win or do you win? Do you engage yourself first or do you allow society to engage with you? Or do you start that within? Knowing your worth, knowing your value, and how important you are, right? I think I'm kind of on a track, right? Moving on to the second principle, not only are you positive thinking, but also giving time to self-love yourself. If you don't love yourself first, who will? If you don't take care of yourself, who will? Who's going to come in through the door and say, hey, I'm going to be your savior today. I'm going to lift you up and treat you better. Do you think they're going to walk through that door? Sad to say, no. So caring about yourself and loving yourself first is very, very important. It really is. Because our parents and our moms and our parents teach us to treat others the way they deserve to be treated, but we forget we need to start treating ourselves the way we want to treat ourselves. To give kind and love and respect to ourselves first before somebody else could give that to us. We can't build a house with no foundation, right? We can't step in through the door and say, I'm here to engage myself today, when we don't have self-love or self-care or self-respect first. Agree? I can't hear y'all. Awesome. So I ask you again, what have you done today to engage yourself? What have you done to put a smile on your face? Because it's not that hard to put a smile on your face, because we do it every morning when we wake up and we're standing in front of the mirror, right? Because we go up and we wash our face, grab our toothpaste, and we're standing up there, we're going like this, right? Why not just keep it there? It's free, right? Make yourself smile every morning. Anyways, at the bottom of it is, I know who I am and what I stand for. With my value, others respect, because I respect myself first. I don't wait for respect to walk through that door. And I don't allow society's negativities and the way they move or what they say about who I am and what my religion is doesn't define me as a human being. You know what defines me? Myself, my worth, my value, and what I stand for in front of you today. To ask you again, each and every one of you, what is your worth? What is your value? And are you ready to walk across that bridge and meet that girl or that guy that's standing there with a smile on their face saying, hey, been here all day? Or do you just sit around and say, I'm not worth nothing, or I don't value myself the way I should? Because if you're in that spot, the truth is, the only person who knows how much they're worth or who can start engaging themselves is you. Nobody else. You first. First, think of positive thinking and self-love. When you think of those two things, you know who you are and what you're worth and what you value, and you force others to treat you the way you should have treated yourself to begin with. Thank you.